I will look at myself and I can't see change. Even though I'm working, but I wouldn't see like major adjustments. I wouldn't see major adjustments that I will pinpoint and say, wow, you have changed for a long time. But I kept on working because I was determined to see change in my life. I was determined. I remember praying to God and telling God, God, I want change. I want to be a changed person. Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're fine. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness. It's been a minute. It's good to be back. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're winning. I hope you're pushing and becoming the best version of yourself. Welcome to my channel. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry for the inconsistency, but we shall sort that out. Don't worry. A lot has been going on, a lot is happening in this girl's life, but it is for good, and we thank God. And of course, I'll update you guys as time goes by. But it is good to be back. I've missed being here, God knows. I've missed being here. And yeah, I hope you're doing good. Welcome to my channel. If this is the first time to come across this channel and this face, please don't make it your last. Consider subscribing and join this beautiful family. We are doing amazing. We are growing. We are becoming the best. So consider subscribing and join this beautiful family. And welcome my OGs, my people who are the backbone of this channel. You have held me down. You are the foundation, and we are going. We are growing. We are getting better. I do appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here and always supporting my channel. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, all that. God bless you. And today I want to talk about being patient with yourself. We have been doing a series of leveling up, and I just thought, it is important, even as we look forward to get better, do better. It is good to do the work, and that is the inner work, because one thing I've learned is that once we have worked on our inside, every other thing responds based on what is in us and the state of our hearts and the state of our being, inner being. And so that is why I'm so big on the inner work. And today I want to talk about being patient with ourselves, even as we work towards doing better, becoming better. We are a work in progress, and I just want to encourage those of us who are working on ourselves to do better in one area or another. And more so, this relates to you not being patient in any other thing. Maybe you're trusting God for anything, but just being patient with yourself, because as we work towards doing better, as we work towards becoming better people and even doing better in life, it is important to know that at times there are things that we need to change, the things that we are working to put in place in us that have for a long time not been good. And it takes us to know that it is not a one-time thing. We are all a work in progress. And let me tell you, everyone in this world has a struggle, and every other person has a struggle. But it also depends with how we treat ourselves and how we take care of ourselves. If we want to change that, it means that we have to be willing to be patient, to be gracious, even as we work towards that. Because one thing I've realized as a person, when a few years back I decided to work on myself and just become the best version of myself, become the girl that I want to see, the girl I want to relate with, the person that I will love even to relate to as a friend, become that good person that I would love, because of course you are working towards something that you want to be and something that you want to become. And I remember for years, I remember it for a long time. I was working, I was doing the work, it's studying, praying, trusting God that things change in my life, habits that I wanted to change, that I wanted to break. And for a long time I would, make, resolutions, this is what I want to do, but at times you fail at it. But one thing I have learned so big is that patience, being patient with myself, that even those times, those moments when I fell off, track on becoming better, I didn't stay there. Once I fell, I was able to wake up and keep moving because I knew I had a goal. And also, you have to understand that at times as you're working on becoming better, there is that person that people have known and that person that people have been, relating to, and they have, termed you to be, and most of the time they will keep on even referring to that person that you are. And at times we are working on getting better because at times we don't love how we have behaved or the people that we have been in the past. Maybe you have been rough, you have been someone who keeps hurting people, and you are working towards getting better, and at times people may refer you, or you have been a person whose behavior has not been good. Maybe you are working on breaking a habit, maybe you've been in drugs, and you're just working on getting better and becoming a better version. And most of the time you have to realize that people may refer you to the former person that you are, but it is important for you to be conscious of where you want to go, who you want to be, and be patient with yourself, that and you know what you're doing. Because as I said, the need for you to be patient, it is because this result or this person that you're working towards being won't come overnight. It will take you time. It may take you even years for you to see those results, but I promise you'll be patient. The fact that you are working on becoming better, you're doing the job, you're doing what you need to do, if it's be studying, listening to podcasts, listening to videos of people who are doing better, who have been working on themselves and making intentional, decisions to do, small and tiny changes, I'm promising you that eventually you will realize that person that you are working towards being. The fact that you are putting together small changes, small adjustments in your life, they're adding up onto big things that will be seen eventually as you keep working. As long as you don't give up, as long as you don't stop, results are inevitable. With time, you will see those changes. I'm saying that, when I look at myself, when I decided to work on myself, I will look at myself and I can't see change, I wouldn't see major adjustment that I will pinpoint and say, wow, you have changed for a long time. But I kept on working because I was determined to see change in my life. I was determined. I remember praying to God and telling God, I want change. I want to be a changed person. I want to be a changed individual, work on me in this area. And, it will take time. At times I will fall back, to the bad behavior that I wouldn't want. I would ruffle people. I would just do things that I didn't love, but I was so intentional to becoming a better person, to becoming a better version. After years, I look back and I thank God that I didn't give up. I thank God because I have become a woman who is, I am a principal girl. I am priceless. I am valuable. All that is because of the work that has been going on. People may not see, may not know what it has taken you to become the person that you are right now, but you will appreciate the work that you did eventually when the results come out. Eventually when you start seeing that, wow, I am a changed person. I'm no longer struggling with this. I'm no longer having this challenge. I have built, better behavior, better patterns in my life. And it is so priceless. So today I just wanted to talk to people who are looking forward to, do better in terms of themselves as a person. Maybe you want to stop, abusing drugs. Maybe you want to stop a bad lifestyle. You have been, treating yourself not with grace. You have not been respecting yourself. You have not been carrying yourself out with decorum, and you just want to be a better version of yourself. It starts with the small works. It starts with the small and tiny changes that eventually will amount into great results that you will be proud of. So I want to encourage you today, be patient. Be patient. At times you may fall back. Yeah, I'm talking from experience. At times you may fall back to, that person that you actually don't want to be. Just generally, whatever struggle you are having, but be patient. As long as you know that you want to see change in your life, don't mind, what people have known you of. Don't mind what people may be saying, because there are voices that will always come to try remove you from that path of getting better, of working. They are just those disappointments that come with us not seeing results. And actually, in the book Atomic Habits, James Clear says that at times we expect that the results become linear. The results of what we are working on are linear, but most often they are actually delayed. Those results are not always, linear as we want them to. And most often we even expect them to come quickly. But the fact is, at times the best results are delayed. Yeah, and often you may see that there is delay in you becoming that person that you want to be. There is delay in you experiencing, that change that you so much desire. But I promise you, be patient with yourself. Today, I just want to encourage you, be patient as you work on yourself. It takes time to build a better habit. Is as harder as, to break a bad habit is as harder as building a better one. It may take you years to change that thing that you want to see, but be intentional about it. If it be growing a relationship with God, at times you may fall back to the former habits that you were used to, but you have to be intentional. Who do you want to become? What change do you want to see in your life? And keep pushing, keep working on yourself. Don't listen to the noise. Don't pay attention to the disappointment that comes with you not seeing the results that you want to see so fast, so quickly. It may take time, it may take years. As I sit here, I am so proud of the girl I have become. For years, I couldn't see change. I couldn't see anything working in me. But as I sit here, I look back and I'm so proud of the work I did. I'm telling you, it wasn't easy. At times I would cry because no, I want to do better. I don't want to, be this person. I will cry, break down. But you know what? It is because I was desperate to see the change, and I couldn't allow myself, be in despair and say that no, I have just resorted to this life because I can't do it. The fact is, change comes, and change at times it's so hard. But remember, change is powerful. And when something powerful has to happen, it means that it has to come with the pressure. It has to come with, its own challenges. And one thing I learned is that, still in the book I'm reading, is that at times the process that we have to go through is very vital to the people that we have to become, because it is that process that is growing in your values that will sustain the person that you are working on to become. The person that you are working to become, the character, the personality that you want to see. And so that process is as beautiful. And actually he says that fall in love with the process. Actually, what I can encourage you is fall in love with the process. Even as you do the work and you fall back, fall in love with the process of you becoming. I have loved the process of me being patient also with myself. I have loved the process of me not giving up. It teaches you resilience, it teaches you focus, it teaches you determination, it teaches you discipline. So don't just be result oriented, fall in love with the process, because it builds a personality that will not be broken. It builds so much values that will sustain you even in the life that is to come, in the personality that you want to build, that even as you grow, the process will have shaped some values in you so desirable. It will have shaped some behavior in you that you will look back and so much appreciate. So I want to encourage you. I think one thing that stands out, fall in love with the process. However hard it is, embrace it. Yeah, embrace it. Laugh over it, cry over it, but don't hate the process. I have come to appreciate that the process of my life has shaped so much in me. It has shaped my behavior. It has shaped my how I see things, how I relate to people, how I even go through life. Because if I have been patient with myself, I know even as I go forward to work towards my dreams. I have learned patience that even as I will work on building my business, on building this brand that I'm working on, what will help me to stay at it is the values that have been cultivated in me. The patience, the discipline, the resilience that comes with it. So the process is as well beautiful. So don't be result oriented, because what makes us actually discouraged is when we just want to see the result. No, it is more beautiful. The process actually is more beautiful. And actually, the book also says that work towards building the system and not just the habit and the routine. Because once you have the system, once the system is running, eventually results are obvious. When you have a system running, that even once you have that thing that you want to have, once you have become that person that you looked forward to be, you still have those values that you have cultivated that will influence and affect every other area of your life. Once you are healthy, you are in check, every other area in your life will be beautiful. So I'm here to encourage you. Please be patient with yourself as you work towards becoming a better version of yourself, changing those habits that you don't love. As we level up, as we do better, there are things that you have to change, obviously, because we are working towards adopting better ways of life, better values, behavior. You have not been behaving well, you have not been being a disciplined person, maybe because of where we come from. At times it's not because of us, how we have been brought up. At times you have to change things that we don't love, and it takes patience, patience with yourself. Show yourself grace. Don't be hard on yourself. Walk through with yourself with grace and fall in love with the process of becoming. Don't beat yourself so hard. Be patient even as you grow, as you work towards having the things you will love to have. Be patient with yourself. Things get better and it is obvious. Results come. The same book I'm reading says that your work is not being wasted, and at times when you don't see the results, we often fall into this, it's called the plateau of disappointment, and we want to be disappointed because we can't see the results. But he says that we should learn to push further past that plateau of disappointment, because results, success is awaiting us on the other side of pushing beyond that feeling of feeling disappointed and wanting to give up. So don't be discouraged. Keep working on yourself. Things get better. I promise you, things get better. I am a testimony of what not giving up and working and being patient with yourself. Patience is grace. Patience is, showing yourself grace. When you fall down, you wake up. It doesn't mean that everything will work out as you want to, but patience means you stay at it, even when it seems like it is not working. That is what we call patience. Even when you can't see the results, that is what we call patience. And now when you will see the results that will be so obvious, and now everyone can see the results, you will appreciate the work that you did. He said that no work is wasted. Your work is being stored, and when that time comes, it will be seen. And that is why at times you will see people talking of overnight success. It is not overnight success. The work was being stored, the work was being done, and eventually you will love the person that you have become. So as we work towards leveling up and becoming better, remember to be patient with yourself. Show yourself grace. Whatever you put your mind to will come to pass. That is a fact. Whatever you put your heart to and you stay at it and you don't give up, it will eventually come to pass. So thank you guys for watching. You have stayed here till the end. I do love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share to your friends. Let us grow. Subscribe to my channel. We are on a road to 1,000 subscribers on by the end of the year. Yes, that is my goal. That is my belief. That is my desire, that we will hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Remember to subscribe, comment, like. It helps to support my channel. Until next time, guys, see you. I'm sorry I have a cold. That's why I'm talking the way I am. Love you. Bye.